Yeah, Marius, it was certainly well attended. More than 600 people let into that ballroom. NC State saying another 600 or so had to be turned away. And then, of course, there were the protesters.
No justice, no peace.
More than an hour before the two conservative speakers were set to take the stage, protesters gathered.
No justice, no peace.
They marched into the student union and took over the lobby.
We are here to lift our voices. We are here to speak up for what matters. We are here to speak up against hate.
The event, entitled Culture War, was put on by Turning Point USA. It featured Charlie Kirk, its founder and president, along with Lara Trump, the president's daughter-in-law. NC State quick to point out they didn't sponsor the event. A student chapter of the group did.
We all know what it means, and none of us agree with it. So it's important that we send this message together.
Meantime, NC State confirms more than 1,200 people lined up to attend the event. Our camera not allowed in.
I'd like to, hear what they have to say and then see if I can pick pieces from that and, better myself in my political views.
I just wanted to hear what they had to say. I don't really have a strong opinion on either side. I'm kind of in the middle at this point.
Tensions heightened when this video came out. Jack Bishop, Congressman Dan Bishop's son, said he was assaulted by members of the university's Young Democratic Socialists of America Club. It happened in Freedom Expression Tunnel, as Jack says he was promoting tonight's event. NC State confirms a complaint was filed and that they're investigating.
That event wrapping up around 9 o'clock or so. Now, despite some words being exchanged between both sides, things stayed peaceful. Live at NC State, Amy Cutler, CBS 17 News. The former manager says she did nothing wrong. By the time she realized what had happened that night, she tells me the officer involved had already left.
It happened just after midnight Thursday. The Roxborough police chief says one of his officers, on duty, in uniform, came to this cookout to get food, and that cashier refused to serve him.
You're supposed to serve anybody. It's cookout. Come on now.
Taryn Wood says she was the manager working that morning.
I didn't know nothing, that it was that serious until the next day I heard the cashier got fired because she didn't take the cop's order.
Woods confirms the cashier refused to help the officer. She says that cashier asked a fellow employee to step in. Woods tells me that's allowed under company guidelines. When that second employee went to take the order, she says the officer wanted to know what happened to the first cashier. He then walked away. Woods tells me she was working in the back at the time. She says the district manager confronted her on Friday.
He told me that he had to let me go because I didn't take control of the situation, saying how I should have went outside to take the cop's order. Now, mind you, that it was midnight, and policy states that we are not allowed outside the building after 9:45, so why would I go outside to chase down the cop?
Posts about the incident soon appeared on Facebook. Some of them blamed the cashier and the manager. Woods came to work Friday, only to learn she was out of a job. She's worked there for 10 years.
It's frustrating because it's a lot, and they got all this stuff stirred up, and I lost my job, and I got 4 kids, and it's Christmas time. So, yeah, that's not fair at all.
I reached out to Cookout for a response. I still haven't heard back.
The police chief wasn't available for an interview tonight. He tells me that they didn't ask for those 2 employees to be fired, that Cookout took those actions of their own accord. In Roxborough, Amy Cutler, CBS 17 News.